Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing a behind the scenes artificial intelligence programming in one of my upcoming video games called Supernova. So let's start. As I mentioned before, this game is going to be released at the end of this year, but it's still not 100%. So don't take it granted, but I do my best. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing behind the scenes artificial intelligence programming video. So let me show you some content of my source code. However, it is closed project. Let me show you some aspects of the source code. In my first video, I remember I showed you the inheritance chain and the simple object object. It was the invisible object, and now let me show you the artificial intelligence that that needs a waypoints header file. The waypoints header file contains all the enemy movements. It means that there are predefined movements and they are checked by if loops. And for instance, there is W1, I1, G1, X1, and Z4. They are in these string arrays, and I'm going through these arrays using an m index integer value. So if I change this m integer value, I can change enemy's behavior based on these strings. For instance, there is this rm string value in my constant string array, and it means reset m index. So if an enemy has reset m index, then m index will be changed to 0, and it will start over with G4 in this case. In my all of these arrays are in a struct. In the WP struct, and for instance, M is the first map, M4 is map 4, M6 is map 6. So on all maps there are predefined enemy behaviors, enemy movements, based on the strategy and based on the map itself. For instance, if we are talking about map 6, it is a boss fight with Diamond Destroyer, and this boss has a little different behavior, a little more aggressive behavior than the normal NPCs. G4 means go forward with waypoint with a timer. X4 means go backward with timer. P44 means go back to the middle of the screen with a waypoint. W4 means go upside, go up with a timer, and D4 means go down with timer. However, if we check map 1, on map 1, enemy NPCs work with waypoints. So W1 means go up with a timer. I1 means shoot laser with timer. and G1 G1 means go forward with waypoint. So as you can see in my game, artificial intelligence use not only timers but waypoints as well. Okay, let me show you in practice. So in Visual Studio, if you press Ctrl H, you can search or even replace a code in your project. I always use Ctrl H because it is so simple to tap in the code. So let me write one of the waypoints or one of the behaviors, in this case RM, and then click on this button. And we are here. We are right here. It is the reset M index. RM behavior is about resetting the M index value to 0. And after having reset the M index value, the enemy will start over the behavior. So in this case, it will be G4 again and again, over and over and again. So you don't have to be worried about bugs or crashes. You can do, in this case, you can do an infinite loop with enemy behavior, enemy movements. Okay, let's continue the work. Now, at the moment, I'm working on Diamond Destroyer. It is the first boss in the game on map 6. Diamond Destroyer is a cruiser ship. It has more HP than the other NPCs. It shoots plasma instead of laser gun. So, the default behavior were G4, G4, X4, B44, and etc. Now, I have changed the index number for 16 from 12, and I want to create a really powerful boss fight, really powerful boss during this boss fight. So, let me continue. There is G4, G4, X4, W4, D4, W4, D4, and let's say, for instance, for G4, D4, D4, W4, W4, hmm? Yes, but maximum index number is 16. So G4, G4, X4, B44, W4, D4, W4, D4, X4, G4, D4, D4, W4, W4, and RM. RM is the reset M index to 0. So it's 15. It is the maximum number. So let's change that for 20. So the maximum M index number will be 20, and the last one is always the reset M index. In this way, you can create infinite loops for the enemy movement. It is so simple. Now I need to create a clone of I1, so the shooting behavior. But in this case, Diamond Destroyer will be shooting plasma gun during the boss fight, not laser gun. It is a new weapon. It is a brand new weapon in my game. So, let me search for I1. I will copy and paste and change the behavior itself. I1. All the behaviors uh, are put in enemy update.cpp. So enemy update.cpp file contains all enemy behaviors in my project. So let me copy and paste this one. I1. It will be I4. I just need to update the comment section. Map 6. Shoot plasma. And all behaviors use timers and waypoints, so that's why I can get rid of infinite loops and crashes. I can show you the AI timer. So all enemy objects have timers, seven AI timers. And if an AI timer reaches 0, they will increase M index number. So enemy object will step to the next behavior. And it works over and over again. Let me show you in practice. It is I4 on map 6, the Diamond Destroyer. Let me write here. Map 6, shoot plasma. Diamond Destroyer. You have to change the behavior. I have to copy and paste from another section. That is the close combat. I have to search for get AI mode equals 3. It is the close combat behavior. Get AI mode equals to 3. It will be case 24. So it is the plasma. This for loop contains the plasma and X and Y as well. So this if. So let me copy and paste that. Let's jump to I4. I4. And copy and paste it here. Just paste it here. Need to paste here. Okay. And we need an AI timer for this behavior. It could be. Let me check. So all AI timers are set in enemy objects constructor. So in enemy.cpp file, let me show you guys the behind the scenes programming project. So all enemy objects do have 7 AI timers. They control the waypoints and the behaviors. So if one of the AI timers reach reaches 0 value, it will reset. It was the sorry, I have already updated this function. It was the older version. So in older version, when an AI timer reached 0 value, it reset. It did reset the m index value, but now I've already changed that behavior, so only rm can change the m index to 0. Anyway, if an AI timer reaches the value in the constructor, they will increase the m index value to the next one. So in this case, they can change to the next behavior. I'm sure it is so simple. I mean, I couldn't do any simpler code for artificial intelligence. Okay, let's do. I will choose AI timer 3. AI timer 3. That we choose AI timer 3. So Control H. Let's jump to I4, and here put AI timer 3. Sorry, IT AI timer 3 minus minus. Now we can try this behavior. So this I4 behavior will be shooting plasma projectiles during this time period, during this period of time. And then I can just simply add to the waypoint list, to the arrays. So G4, G4, X4, D4, D4. You know what? D4, I4, W4, I4, and RM. And let's replace one of those behaviors with I4. Again, I4 is shooting plasma projectiles. So D for I4, W for I4. G4. But you need to do it with linear movement, with symmetric movement. So I have to be smart here. I4, W4, I4, D4. W4, D4, W4, D4, I4, 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 W4, I4. Let's try that. I hope the screen is really sharp and you can check the source code. I've already changed the settings in my OBS panel. So I've changed the color space. But if you've got any comments, just write below the video. I like every feedback from you guys. Let me cheat to map 6. And let's check boss fight. You have to know it is still in alpha version. Yes, it works. You can see. And then it resets to the last behavior. Yeah, but there is one issue. There is one issue. Boss must go back to the middle of the screen every time. So I must update this. But I hope you enjoyed my content. If you enjoyed my content, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. It was for today.